Welcome back, everybody, to Teenage Castaways. I wanted to start this video off by apologizing for never getting back to y'all on the Odyssey of the Seas cruise. It was an amazing cruise ship, amazing cruise. We had an amazing time, 10 out of 10 for sure. But traveling overseas with very little space in our suitcase was a hassle, trying to bring the GoPro and keep up with trying to take videos and everything like that. So I forgot to take a lot of videos, and I didn't have enough to actually make a video out of it. So we're going to use this video as a walkthrough and overview of the ship. We're going to look at the cabins that we had and really what we saw throughout the entire ship. There was a lot to the ship. It was an older ship, however, so there were some weird things that went in. It was renovated back in 2019. And so it had a lot of updates to the ship. We had a great time on this one as well. We're not going to talk about Cozumel and Costa Maya. If you would like to hear about our experiences at Cozumel and Costa Maya and things to do there, I have posted another video a while back, maybe last year, I believe it was, on the Adventure of the Seas and the Radiance of the Seas. And we love those areas really well, and we kind of just do the same thing over and over again each time, so there's not much different that we did over in Cozumel and Costa Maya.
Welcome back to Teenage Castaways. Today we're going to be showing you, why are you so close? Showing you our cabin. So let's go. We're in cabin 8639. Give me the key. Welcome to our cabin.
So the cabin's pretty similar to every other interior cabin on the Voyage of the Seas. So
first of all, you have, so these beds were put together. We just called them to ask if we could have our beds separated, so they separated for us. You have our stands, you have our couch, which is all of our stuff.
A mess. But just a quick thing about the beds is that this bed can have a lot of other people. This bed, in this room, you can have 4 people at least. So you can have your queen size bed put together, and it could be a husband and wife or just one person, depending how it is. And up here you have pull downs. These are bunk beds, and the ladder is actually in here, which is weird that they only give you one for 2 bunk beds, but you know, that's that.
And then you have your vanity area, basically. So you have storage in here, storage in here. Your safe is right here. And then more storage, TV, swivels, your plugs, more storage, your fridge. You don't have anything, but your fridge.
Very small fridge.
And so you can use this for workspace, getting ready for the girls, all that stuff.
But see, this area is the only charging area that you have on the entire ship. So what we like to do is we bring, this is all the American plugs you get. Okay, just these 2, right? And so what we like to do is we buy these cruise safe power extenders, and if you just plug it in, and now instead of 1 here, you have 3 here, and then you have 1 here. And then what I do is I bring along my universal travel adapter, and all you do is you flip it to the European side and you plug it into here. And then since this one also has USB ports, you also have your USB ports, and then you can also plug in something in the front as well. And then here, this thing doesn't work anymore. That was for the old phones, but now the phones are over here. Inside of the vanities there, air conditioner, warmer, hotter. We always keep it on cold. Like
this is your main turn on for the vanity, and then your main button for the headlights is right next to your bed,
or in the front right over here.
And then
also the same thing for the beds on both sides. Right here you have your own reading light, and then you have a lamp as well that flickers on.
And then you also have a closet with a bunch of storage. I'm not going to show you, there's some of my clothes in there. And then you have a full-length mirror right here. You come in here, and you have storage here. You have your sink, storage down here, your shower.
Which has really good water pressure, actually.
Yeah, and it's always good to have the plastic things. that's basically our room tour.
But also, as you can tell, what I like to do, and if you're doing a longer cruise on the Voyager of the Seas, is I buy these. These are, yeah, if you want to, these right here, I only did a small load, so I only use about half of it. What you do on the sinks over here is you will plug the sink and then you turn it on, and then you pour a little bit of this soap in, and then with hot water, what I first do is I fill it up with hot water, put in a few clothes, rinse it around, and then the water will get real dirty. Drain the water, fill it back up with hot water, put that in, slosh it around like a washer, and then what I do at the end of it all, I dry it up, I wring it out, and place it inside the shower so the rest of the water can just drain. But yeah, this is an interior cabin on the Voyage of the Seas, cabin 8639.
Now we have, why are you so high? Now we have the interior room that overlooks the promenade, room 8611. I can get it to look. There we go. You walk straight in and you already see your window that overlooks the promenade. You have your 2 couches, but one of them turned into a bed.
No.
Oh, just kidding.
No bed.
But this is what it looks like overlooking. And then you also have your vanity area. You have all your storage, everything. These are the beds put together. And their TV is not on a swivel. So, I mean, a little bit.
Less storage.
Yeah. And then you have your closet right here, your full-length mirror.
And then the bathroom is the same.
And then, yeah, your bathroom's the same.
But yeah, this one's a shorter room tour because it's almost identical, except you just have a big window on the side with an extra little couch. That is rock solid. So now...
So, thanks for watching our room tour.
Yay!
Embarrassing.
All right, so this is going to be the fastest walkthrough of this ship. So I'm starting the Skylight Chapel. A lot of ships in the Royal Caribbean fleet don't have it anymore. Now I'm in the Viking Central Lounge. Right there, you just saw the suite. Up here, they didn't really host much up here, but you kind of oversee the entire ship. A lot of Royal Caribbean ships have this. And then also up here is Izumi. We didn't get to eat here, but it's beautiful views of the ocean while we're up here. Royal Caribbean likes to use this area kind of as a scenic area. And then going down to deck 13 aft, you have, this is where you get to your kind of sports complex. You walk down this little alleyway, you'll have your basketball court, you'll have your rock climbing wall, you'll have your slides, you'll have your flow rider, you have putt-putt. This is kind of the children's dream really back here. You also have your teen center right there. You can kind of walk around, sunbathe in the back. Nobody really went back here, and which is interesting because one of my favorite parts of the ship, but it was also kind of cut off and secluded. Now I hopped over to the front of the ship, deck 13. Nothing was up here on the Freedom class ships. This is where they have their putt-putt courses. And then they kind of just had it as another overlooking area that you can sunbathe in and such, kind of do whatever you want. Going down another deck, you kind of have deck 12 forward. In the Adventure of the Seas and newer Voyager class ships, this is where they would have the spa, but instead they made it all staterooms, the whole place. And if you walk back this direction, you'll have your jogging track and really just anything. You can see the entire ocean from out here. And then if you come back to the back, this is where they have the spa. If you walk down that way, that's just restrooms right there. But if you walk down this long, really weird corridor, you'll get to your fitness center, which is kind of small in my opinion. I didn't see it much impressive, but that was the spa, kind of its entirety. Then you have Windjammer. Windjammer's the same on every ship. Nothing really too special. It's just a large buffet that they open throughout the entire ship. Lunch, breakfast, dinner, that all those sort of things. Now we're on the pool deck. They have 2 separate pools on port side and starboard side. This is also where you have your pool bar and your suite lounge area as well. If you go up above that, you have your sky lounge. Your sky lounge is where the jogging track is. Here is the solarium bar. This is the adult only area, 18 and up, but really it could be 16 if you are mature for your age. Here's a lot of staterooms.
So from deck 10 all the way to deck 8 are all staterooms, so I'm not really going to show you anything there. But from deck 7 aft is where you get a library.
So yeah, so now we're just going all the way back to the library right now, but this is kind of what the stateroom hallways look like all the way down the ship in all the stateroom locations. Now we're in the library area. Here, this is where you can find daily trivia, any books, if you're bored and you want to read a book, if it's a rough sea day, that sort of thing. They also have a ship model here, which I thought was really interesting because it's what the ship looked like when they first built it. Now we're down to that's where the next cruise center is, right below that. That was the main dining room and also the start of the main walkway. They have a bunch of different shops, Swarovski, the pub, the top casino entrance. That's the pizza pub right there. And then you come to the Star Lounge. And then the Star Lounge is packed right now. So this is the Diamond Lounge. Right now they're cleaning the machine, but this is where you can get coffee and a whole bunch of varieties. And right here during the day, set out food. Right here, main appetizers, cheeses and everything like that. And then you have your water and stuff, and then there's outside. I wouldn't call it the prettiest view. Here you can see the water, but it's darker outside now. But yeah, so you have your Diamond Concierge over here, and he will help you with literally anything. Shout out to Paula this cruise. He was amazing, helped us with literally everything. But this place is awesome. Only Diamond and above, Diamond, Diamond Plus, Pinnacle, they can only get in here. And so it's much more exclusive than any other lounge. I consider it pretty similar to a suite lounge, being only your seat pass card can get into it and you have to press a button to get out of it. But yeah, that area is a really nice area. Now we're going below. So deck 4, all the way on the side, you can come outside. You have a whole bunch of stuff out here. The water's right out there, and if you go forward and you see those stairs right there, if you walk up those stairs and follow it, you can get to the helipad. Here is the Royal Theater. The top of it is closed right now. They finished their final show today. And then also right here you have your schooner bar and Chops Grill. As I'm walking after the ship, I'm walking through the casino, which was a very tight moving area, but it was a nice casino. My parents went in there every now and then. Right here was a bar I met my parents at whenever I was filming. They weren't really expecting me to come by.
Oh, nothing.
Walking back, coming towards the middle level of the main dining room. And this is kind of what it looked like. They had a large Texas flag in there for Galveston and the U.S. flag. Going down another deck. This is now deck 3, which is the bottom level of the main dining room. The focus area, which is where you can get all your pictures, and Studio B. Studio B was closed at this moment, but I will add in pictures and stuff later on. And here's kind of the overview of where I'm at. I'm kind of just pointing right now of where are we going, but it's really unusual because Studio B takes up a certain area of the ship, so you have to go up a level to go over and get back to the theater. So you can't just walk straight across. It kind of is segmented off. So deck 2 kind of gets very unpersonal because you're starting to get to this water line, so there's no really much light outside. Staterooms have ocean views and stuff like that, but so the only really thing here is the conference center, and all those are locked. And other than that, medical facility on deck 2, and then the boarding areas on either side. That's where you can tender from. But yeah, that was overall. As you can see, we started up here in the Skylight Chapel, and then we came back forth, all the way down. And then this area is just purely staterooms. So there's not much there. The majority of it all, if you were to pick one major popular area, is deck 5 and 4. Mainly deck 5. This is where the promenade spans, and the promenade spans for this whole major area. Other than that, it would be the main pool area or the adventure area with all the sports activities. So yeah, we're sorry about missing the Odyssey of the Seas walkthrough and overview of that cruise, a European cruise. It's something different, and we're really sorry for missing out on that kind of content. But I hope this speed walkthrough or quick walkthrough of the Voyage of the Seas is really helpful if you're planning to go on this boat in the future and you really don't have the patience to sit through one of those 30, 40-minute videos about talking every single detail of the ship. This one kind of gives you your own view of the ship at your pace, and at a fast pace, I should say, and you can pause it at certain moments to see, but I'm also giving you the overview and the detail of the ship in good detail, so you don't have to wait through those long videos. Well, thank you again for watching this video. We hope you got a lot out of it, and we hope to see you in the next video that we make about going over any other sort of cruise detail, cruise idea, cruise planning, cruise ships, anything cruise related. We can help you out. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to comment on this video, and we will make an effort to reach back out to you and get those questions answered. Thank you again for watching Teenage Castaways, and we hope to see you in the next one.